All right, guys, I'm back. I apologize for the inconvenience. Hopefully this connection will stay good this time. If not, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm about to figure it out. So hopefully you guys have a good connection with me now. It says it's excellent connection. I rebooted the router, I rebooted everything, rebooted the computer. It might have been an update that got patched through or whatever. Text May said this is a good one. Good. I hope so. I hope it stays that way. It says excellent condition now. So hopefully it'll stay good. And I appreciate y'all coming back by. Like I said, bear with me with this. I'm gonna get this perfected. Like eventually it's gonna be real perfected. I might even have the little banner at the bottom rolling when y'all's messages come through. It's gonna be tight. I'm gonna make it real nice and tight. Third time's a charm. That's right, Lee. Mandy, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was fast, man. I ran. I ran because I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do. I really do appreciate y'all being here. And I'm sorry about the inconveniences. It's a growing pains right now. But I say, y'all see me now? Give me another 5 or 10 live streams. And I don't mean you got to wait 5 or 10 live streams. What I'm saying is give me another 5 or 10 live streams to get my stuff perfected. I might even contact one of the professionals and see how they do theirs. And you're right, Lee. No way to get there unless you keep trying. That's exactly right. And I ain't going to give up. I've given up, a few things in life. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm going to make it right. So Texas May said, yo, man, we should go to Denton and ride. Man, my bones and body ain't ready for no 1,000-pound bulls. I'll watch you ride it. Matter of fact, I will film you riding it. You can wear my mic and everything. You'd be hopping around, bouncing like you crazy, man. I'd like to see that. I would like to see it. Man, he said, don't sweat it. You're going to get it together. I know. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I appreciate y'all's patience. It's a lot of learning experience type things. Like right now, it says excellent, but it says no data up here. It says my stream is healthy, but no data. God, now it says good. I don't even know what to do at this point. How's it look for you guys? I'm gonna get on that cable company butt though about this though. Hopefully I'm not too choppy or anything right now. I could probably try to go through my phone, but I got Verizon, man. Verizon's used to be good. Verizon is all right now. It's not even that good anymore, unfortunately. So let me see here. I don't know if there's a different setting I can do. Maybe I can go through Streamlab, whatever. I don't even know. It's bulls are more like 2020. Man, I don't know. I don't know how much them bulls weigh. I'm terrified of them though. I'll tell you that. See, it says I'm streaming at the crate. It's about to drive me nuts. Let me see here in my settings. Because I went through my stream stuff earlier. It says the video bit rate is at 2500. That's exactly what it's supposed to be at. Because that's what it said it was supposed to be at. There is no telling. God dang. Yeah, old Texas made. He likes doing unique things. That's for sure. I like doing unique things too. I sure do. I can't imagine getting on a bull. I can't even imagine it. Like, that's scary. Scary thinking about it. Terrifying. Terrifying. No data. What the? Guys, it says poor right now. I'm gonna be right back. I think I know where a LAN cable is. I don't know if it's long enough. I'm gonna see if it's long enough. Yeah, Texas made. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Went and found a LAN cable. We're about to see if this LAN cable will work. It says excellent right now. It has a bunch of errors there. No data. Imagine that. Let me try to get that switched over. Wish I had me an IT person here. So guys, bear with me. I'm going to try to go into my settings here. And if you guys can see me right now, I'm going to try to go into my settings. If this is, it says no data. Internet, let me see. Let me see here. Network. It says the LAN's connected. Okay. Get this for y'all. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to disconnect from the Wi-Fi thing. Let me see. They say I'm on the LAN network though. Let me see here. Look here, guys. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let's see here. It says I'm getting almost 600 download and 18 up. That's a pretty high number. That's higher than I've ever had in my life. It's a poor connection. 36 upload, 34, whatever. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now I say excellent. It's bouncing back and forth. I think they're gonna have a issue on their end with the cable company, and it's annoying. Dude, it's a live stream and chat going on. Let it catch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's excellent for the moment. Let's try that. So anyway, guys, what's going on in y'all's life? Let's say it got better, lag and audio. Yeah, it's excellent at the moment. Hopefully, the hopefully it stay that way, because like I said, I turned off my Wi-Fi and I ran a LAN cable. So now the cable company, now if nothing else, when I talk to them tomorrow or tonight when I get off the phone, y'all probably call them and try to get it worked out with tech support. They'll at least be able to know that, hey, I hooked up a LAN cable. This first thing they'll say is, oh, it was a Wi-Fi. It was Wi-Fi. Well, I'm on a LAN cable now, so no data. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Excellent now. Oh, man, stressful. Anyways. No data. So if you can hear me, any cool ideas y'all want me to film on, let me know. Let me know what y'all want me to film on. I'm gonna film some stuff soon, very soon, like tomorrow soon. Texas May say, "What's your favorite food to eat while I'm on the road?" Well, I'm about to switch up my meal plans again and eat a lot healthier. But I don't know. I like to eat in just unique places, like the little boba and seafood place I hit up the other day. Very unique. Very unique. I think mom and pop places would probably be my top. You know, you go like I hated one cool place in Searchlight, Nevada, and it was I just never forget it. It was real late at night, or I say real late. We was leaving Laughlin, Nevada, on motorcycles, and in there, and it was very cool. It was like it's like a mom and pop type casino, and we ended up getting a coffee there, which I don't drink coffee a whole lot. I ended up getting a coffee there because I was getting kind of tired, and it's pretty good food. So I just like eating unique places. That's for sure. Man, this is about to drive me crazy with this here. What they got going on here? Let me read this here. But strange, same equipment, internet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. Well, it said the same internet. I recently upgraded to 1,000 megabytes per second, which is a crazy number. Like it's a big. That's the fastest internet I've even heard of anybody having at their home. And I think it might be what it is. Might be a problem. And currently, it says excellent. It keeps popping up, going away. Excellent, good and bad, good and bad. It's really annoying though, because you go set all this stuff up. You got people watching everything, and then the internet acts up. But I don't know. I think they're gonna have to send somebody out here to fine tune something. To be honest, they've been out here 3 times before, 4 times before for just the internet just completely quitting all the time. They're gonna probably try to blame it on my router and my modem, and that's what they blamed the last time I had issues with my internet. They blamed my router and my modem, and I had to buy new ones, and that didn't help it. It worked for just a little while, and then it quit working again. They want you to rent the stuff from them, and I don't like renting it from them. I like to buy it. So that way, because you end up paying a whole bunch of money throughout the years, I may just have to rent it from them and just have them fix it all themselves. I don't know. I wish I could take this back at this point, but it's been too long. It has been too long. Let's see. Got them green eyes, huh? This ain't no data. Something's very strange here. It goes from streaming healthy and excellent to no data. It's just bouncing back and forth. It's crazy. It is crazy. But we're gonna get this fixed. We're gonna get it figured out. It probably won't be tonight when I get it tightened up. I'm gonna contact the cable company, and make sure they get this stuff figured out because it's ridiculous. Leah, I know you talking to Gigi on that about that link, but I actually watched that link you talking about. It's pretty funny. I believe it's the same link I think it was. I know somebody posted one on what's that guy's name? Ed Bassmasters. I think somebody posted something on that guy. That guy's funny, man. That guy is funny. And if you guys are watching right now, anybody else that might just chop back in, if this live stream goes down and it may, because I keep having poor, then no data, and then good selection. I know that's annoying. Right now, just pop back to excellent. I'm having some problems. I just connected a LAN cable, therefore it would be better internet, and it's not working properly. It says the stream is healthy, and it's bouncing back and forth through what's going on here. So if worst case scenario, I'm gonna go log out of this. If worst case scenario, and I'll let y'all know. You know, if y'all see me go dark on here, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna log out, and then I've already rebooted everything, the router and the computer. If it keeps going bad, I'm gonna contact the cable company tonight, see if they can troubleshoot it, and I may be back tonight. Gigi says something. Let's see. Said ASAP Ferg. Okay, text me. It said Gigi said, "Do you have a Twitter?" I do. I didn't have Twitter before. I've had a bunch of Twitter. I've had a couple Twitter accounts personally I never really used, but I have one right now, and it's matter of fact, I'm gonna post it in here so everybody's got my stuff. Give me 1 second. I'll post it that way and that way it's not so confusing, because one of them I had to get a different name than others, and my Twitter is gonna be. Let's post that right now. I don't know if they probably posted all jumbled. Let me see. See if I can post it on here. It's Regular Joe Travels on everything except for Twitter. And on Twitter, it's Regular Joe Go. So no data. So it's saying now I don't have a. Man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, keep up with me that way. Keep up with me on the on the on the Twitter. I don't use it a whole lot, but I do check it most days now, mainly because I just got it. I do check Twitter now most days. That and Instagram. Mostly I've been posting on the gram and then linking it to the Twitter. And the reason why I've been doing that is because it's a lot. It's a lot. Say, remember Joe Rowe? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. And D said we'll hit you on Twitter. I appreciate that. I appreciate you hitting me on Twitter. Like I said, I'm new to this whole thing. I've never really used social media other than like little Snapchat posts, like memes and stuff. You know, I used to use Facebook back in the day. I don't really use Facebook anymore. I may make a Facebook channel or page to follow this, but honestly, I don't know how I'm going to manage it. I don't know how I'm going to manage Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It gets overwhelming. I can't imagine having to you film all day and then have to edit, for 4 hours and then drive to the next location. That's why I think YouTube actually recommends you to only put out a video once a week. And what they mean by that is they want you to put a polished video, like almost like a movie, out once a week. They would rather you do that than film like a 5 or 10 minute video on the side of the road. Now, it'll still be a 10-minute video that people are putting out once a week. They'd rather you do that than film some real stuff. And what I plan on doing, I'm going to edit. It's going to be nice, the best I can. But more importantly, I'm going to film it from the regular guy's perspective. That's why this channel is called The Regular Joe Travels, as I said before. I'm going to film it from a different perspective. It's not going to be no Hollywood producer type stuff. I don't have no $7,000 cameras, Camera I was looking at some of those guys film with is $7,000. You got the camera body, I think it's like $3,500, $4,500, and then the lens is $2,500, $3,500 for it. So it ends up being over $7,000 for a camera, and that's crazy numbers, just crazy numbers. So, I don't know. D said we'll hit you on Twitter. I appreciate that. And Gigi said I'm following you. I seen you following me. I appreciate that, Gigi. I do appreciate it. And TextMate, it is a lot to manage. It is a lot to manage. And Mandy said you have to pay your wife to be a PR. She's not very computer savvy, so I do most of her. I help her out with advertising and stuff for business stuff. So on top of all that, I'm also on the computer. I don't know. I'm on the computer most days, just for a little while at least, checking emails, checking instant messages, you name it. I'm trying to. I do a lot of that for her. So even if she did do it, she busy, man. She is busy. So she's a very busy person, and I'm blessed to have her here. To really help me out with a lot of things, because I got bad memory problems and other things. So she really hooks me up with that. So she takes real good care of me for that. So I don't think she'd be the right one to do for this. Now my son, on the other hand, he don't really use a computer. He uses his phone like most kids do these days. I'd like to get him to where he can help me manage it a little bit and throw him some coin for doing that. Some people pay people overseas. Like I spoke earlier about the logo that you see. I keep pointing because I'm looking over the see right here. The Sri Lankan guy that's doing that. You can actually hire them to do all kinds of stuff, and I mean they do all kinds of stuff. They can if I filmed a video, for example, they can actually go on there and I can upload it to a server, and they'll go through it and they will do all of the editing. Like, I won't have to make the thumbnail. Believe it or not, the thumbnail is one of the most important things to do. My thumbnail on here right now, I think, is messed up. It says probably says first time. That's the one I loaded my first time, and for whatever reason, it still says first time. So I think I might have to make a thumbnail prior to putting out a video every time. But it's so confusing because you have a different program up connected to YouTube, and that's not my thing. Because when you go to YouTube and tell it to go live, it says it's waiting on a third party app. So unless you do this, unless you've done this on your own, it would be very confusing the first time or the first several times. Like right now, I just put that little overlay here. I put that overlay here that we talked about a little while ago to cover up my little Japanese dragon face or whatever. But it's very confusing, and you can watch YouTube videos on how to do it, and that's how I did it today. I found out how to do the little overlay, and it didn't tell me clearly. I kind of fumbled around and figured it out on my own, but you have to do. It's a lot. I challenge anybody to get it set up and try it. It's a lot to figure out, and it's not a lot that I'm complaining. It's a lot. I'm telling you, it's not very intuitive. Now that StreamYard or whatever, that other one we talked about earlier that we used last time that had the pop-ups, maybe that's what I need to use next time, because what it does is it doesn't use your native computer to process it. So a little while ago, my fan kicked on my laptop, which is a MacBook Pro, and it's a 2016 model, but it still works really good. I bought it. When I bought it was a couple years dated. I didn't buy it in 2016. I think I bought it in 2018 or something. So it's a couple years old, but it's a pretty fast computer still. But StreamYard actually puts it on their server. So you don't have to deal with all your computer doing it over here. So maybe I'm just gonna have to do that. But then it goes again. Then I have to pay 20 or 30 bucks a month to use it if I go over a certain amount of minutes of using it on like this here. So I do like StreamYard. I like the way it was set up last time. So next time we live stream, I'll do StreamYard again and try that again to see how well that works. Let me go here to see more of these comments here we got. It's a full-time job. Lee, it's funny. I believe you. Like I said, there's a few people I watch. There's a guy, Sunshine Star, to keep saying his name. I watch him almost every time he did a live stream. I used to, and I've been so busy lately, I ain't been able to do any of it. But you're right. Let's see. Yeah. Hollywood, I ain't doing it. We coming to the hood. Yeah, I remember Lil Wayne saying something like that. It's funny. And Jesse Scott, I appreciate you for following me on there. I do appreciate it. Look like my signal done went bad again. I had a few minutes of good signal, didn't I? I sure did. What we got going on here? Poor signal. I had a few minutes of good solid stuff going. So Jesse says following. It says just want to do what you enjoy and don't stress over it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do now. This kind of stresses me out. I used to get spun up a little bit on a lot of things, and I'm trying to find a way to not get so spun up over things. And this gets me a little frustrated, mostly because I really trying to do something really cool here, and then you do everything right that you do, and then it's another company's fault. It's just annoying. Let's see here. What we got going on? Jesse Scott said devil mask. That's funny you say that. The mask. Yeah, it looks like a devil mask. I know everybody said that last time. It's a dragon. I tell you now, if that's a devil mask, it's gone. I don't think it's devil mask though. It looked like one though. I can see why you got. I never looked at it like that. I guess because I got it in Japan at a place that had all that stuff there. So I was just kind of like yeah. Let's see here. Just hope the trolls don't start up in here. Man, I hope not too. Like I said, I think. Thank you, Jesse, for saying don't get worried. Yeah, I get that way. I'm a high strung individual anyhow normally, and that's one of the reasons why I enjoy doing these streams now because I get to kind of just I don't say relax, but I kind of let go and just say whatever I think and just kind of go off the top of my head. Because like I said, I told you before, I have some severe memory problems, so if we're just talking, it's just like I'm talking to someone I seen on the streets. I'm not going to be able to remember some things that happened, a little while back or a long time ago. I might stumble a lot on those, but that's why I'm so genuine. I just try to get on here and just be as genuine as I possibly can because this is a good outlet for me to get out here and just speak. And like you said, I hope it ain't no trolls coming here. If they do, they do. It is what it is. But you know, trolls like to do that stuff on the internet. They don't do that stuff in person to a lot of people. Or most of them wouldn't. Most of them wouldn't because they know what happened in person. It is what it is. So Mandy said, "What is your favorite place in the world?" Well, I haven't been all the places I want to go yet. There's a lot of places I want to go. So far, I fell in love with Japan. I really did. I think Japan is if it wasn't so expensive to live there, then that's where I would live. Like it wouldn't even be a question if it wasn't so expensive. It is so expensive, so that's not going to be an option for us. They have very rigorous. What's the word I'm looking for? Immigration laws. You can't just. It's not like a lot of countries where you can just jump up in there and do whatever. It's very strict there. Very strict. And then no data again. Let's see here. That's funny. So I was about to type because I know the connection was bad. So Gigi said, "You're doing great." Well, connection just went out again. Hmm. Let's see here. I'm gonna read here. See, I don't know if y'all can hear me again. It says I'm not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. So I'm gonna comment on some of the things here in case you guys can hear me. It says people asking about the wrench. I don't even know what the wrench is. I know I asked on the other old fellas like Rich Life Travels, Rich Life Road. I forget the name of it. My memory no good. I don't know how to do the wrench. I don't even know how that works. I don't know any of that. I will learn. I will figure that out. Let me try right clicking on one of y'all to see if it does it or see. Here, let's see. Mandy says you can hear me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see. Mandy, I tried to see make you a moderator. You tell me if it works. And if you guys can hear me, I know you guys. It says right now excellent connection. You guys can probably see me. It's gonna be really lame for people that replay this, because it's gonna be on and off. But that's fine too. Like I said, we're gonna get this figured out. We're gonna get this finalized. And then it says about the wrench thing. I don't know. I don't know about the wrench. I don't know how that works. I know he or you guys can add people with wrenches in the moderator things. I really don't know how that works. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, Mandy. Yeah, so Mandy got a wrench now. Okay, cool. Now I'm not gonna. Again, I hope we don't get no where I'm looking trolls on here. And I made Mandy a moderator because she really shot me out and she really hooked me up. She sent a lot of you guys here. For one, for Mandy, a lot of you guys probably wouldn't be on the stream right now, to be honest, or even know who I was. When I went to his channel just recently, she really looked out for me, and I just gave that to her because I didn't know. I didn't even know. I remember I initially asked, "What is the wrench?" And then I think he or somebody gave me the wrench. the moderator thing, and I helped kind of, he had a lot of trolls though. And as time goes by, hopefully we don't get a lot of trolls, but I will make other people moderators. But don't nobody take disrespect for me not making them a moderator, because I'm working on all that. And let me know right this second if you guys can hear me right this second when you hear me say this, because I'm getting a no data. I want to know if you're actually getting any data right now, or if you guys can hear me even when it says no data. Now it says excellent connection. So back and forth. Now error. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Yes, it did, Joe. Jesse Scott said that. Let's see. Guys, I don't know if you can hear me. Jesse, I added you as a moderator too. Here's the deal. I don't want no drama on here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Jesse, you hear me? I don't want no drama on here. So, guys, if I make y'all the moderator stuff, then please respect it. I don't want to cause no trouble. I don't want any problems. And I see that Miss Blue here just said a comment to you. I'm doing well, Miss Blue. Let me know if you can hear me. Like I said, I know I'm keeping asking that 1,000 times. You won't hear me keep doing this after we get this stuff resolved. And the only reason why I say that because it's telling me there's an error. And when it says no data, I wonder if y'all can hear me too then. But now it's excellent again. Cool. Again, if y'all just stepping in right now, I'm gonna get this resolved. I can assure you I'm gonna get this here resolved. Jesse says it's all good, Joe. No worries on the wrench. You did what you feel is right for you. And I added you too. Like I said, I respect you, Jesse. You seem like a cool cat. We talked on here a little bit. I just don't want moderators infighting. I seen on there people were beefing, on who had the wrench, who didn't have the wrench. I just don't want no. I don't want no. I don't want it to turn into an argument amongst people. I just want this channel to just be cool, calm, chill. And Mandy looked out for me, and that's why I'm looking out for her right now, because she looked out for me a lot, and I appreciate it, man. Because it is a job. When you're here doing this stuff, it's work. It's work reading all the messages and making sure ain't nobody, acting up. Let's see here. Let me go through some of these messages I missed since I got excellent connection right now. Let's see. Texas Bunny said hi, Lee, Jesse, Mandy, Joe, Texas Maiden. I appreciate you stopping by, Miss Bunny. I do appreciate it. If I haven't shouted y'all out, I appreciate you stopping by for it too. I'm trying to go through here and read all this here. Let's see. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. I know it's a horrible connection right now, back and forth. But if you would please, hit the like. If you haven't subscribe to me, please, and share it if you can. That way I can build this channel. Once I get enough subscribers on here, I guess what? Let me see about a different way I say it. The more subscribers I have, the more cool stuff I'm gonna do. And it's not because I have a bigger number. This isn't about having a bragging rights or anything else, or I have this many subs, or I have this many that. The point of me saying that, the more eventually I can get. But I mean, if you guys seen the amount of money I already threw into this, it's ridiculous how much money I have to put into this to get it to where it is. I didn't have to, but to make it the way I'm one of those type of people. I like to buy once, cry once, and do it right. And that's what I did with this. I'm accumulating some good gear. Like I said, I talked about a minute ago about the Rode mic. I've got quite a few things I have not even opened yet. This for this channel. This is specifically for this channel. I'm gonna use it also for other things too. And I say specifically, I'm gonna try to film some little commercials and stuff for, maybe some businesses around, to hook them up, so they can get some good advertisement. More importantly, it's also gonna help me too. So I'm gonna be able to learn how to do better at what I do. Let me run through these messages right quick here. Jesse say, thanks, Joe. I don't get into wrench wars. I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't want no bad blood. I know how sometimes when you get on here, people will I've seen on his, a lot of people will be like, well, I don't got this, I don't got that. We're not running the channel just like his. We're gonna have more of a chill channel. We're not gonna, we ain't gonna go in here and trash each other or anything else. And I'm not gonna cuss at y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about sexual things. I'm my background originally was being a mechanic on stuff, so there's a lot of, is a background without mechanics, a lot of cussing and acting up and everything. But I'm not gonna do that on this channel, and I wouldn't do that to you guys anyways. And if you were my friend, like my man Texas made, we laugh and joke about a whole lot of stuff. He say he got me loud and clear. It's it's a process. You know, I try to speak to you guys like I would want you guys to speak to me, and that's the way I'm going to do this channel. I'm not going to be disrespecting anybody. Let's see here. What we got going on here? Connection's perfect from Miss Blue. It is at the moment, Miss Blue. It might not be right now because I'm getting an error here. And I don't know if you were here. I think you were here earlier. But I had to I rebooted twice already. I rebooted the router once, and then I rebooted the computer and the router. And then since then, I've actually turned off my Wi-Fi, and I ran a LAN cable all the way through my house. I got a LAN cable ran to the Wi-Fi, and it's on and off right now. I don't think it's gotten any better than it was earlier, per se. But I have some crazy fast internet. It's just not working right. Let's see here. Hang on. Let me catch up with you guys. What y'all talking about since y'all can still hear me. Bunny's in the house. That's right. Don't forget you. Let's see. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. You shout me out, showing the love with the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Helps. Like I said, when you accumulate more likes, subs, all those things, it's gonna help me get my channel to where it needs to be, where YouTube will suggest me. Like I said, Miss Blue, I'm actually in Mississippi. I'm Mississippi. I do go to Georgia though. I'll be in Georgia in a week or two. I will be in Georgia for just a short period of time. The more likes, and again, I hate even talking about it. The more likes, you see these people on Instagram and stuff. They're out there modeling and just wanting likes and subscribers. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the likes up, so YouTube and the subs or whatever, so YouTube will see me and see they have content that people actually have interest in. And what they'll do is start recommending to new people. And the one guy I started watching, again, I've shouted him out a bunch of times, Sunshine Shoulders. He went from having, when I started watching him, I don't know, he probably had 1,000 subs. I don't even know if he had 1,000. And this wasn't even a couple months ago. Now he went from having 9,000 or 8,000 something to like 12,000 in several days. He just went boom, But he talks about content people want to hear, and that's what I'm going to do too. I'm going to talk about content that you want to hear, and if you want to talk about it, I'm here to talk about it. We ain't doing no vulgarity or anything. We're not going to talk about politics and stuff because that just gets people angry. Politics and religion just make people so angry. So I just prefer not to even get anywhere near that. People have such a different opinion on it that it tears people apart, even though good people get really angry at people for nothing. Let's see here. Bubble Stream was good. Bubble Stream, I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to learn Bubble Stream. Let's see, Texas May said out here next to Lackland Air Force Base. Yeah, man. Paul Wall, man. Paul Wall was good. I love Paul Wall. It said, Texas Bunny, can we act up a little? You guys have fun. You know what I mean? Have fun. I just don't want people to disrespect people, Ain't nobody here call nobody out, cussing them out or nothing like that. And I noticed on old buddy's channel, he had a lot of people acting up. Again, if you want to call me dumb, whatever, that's fine. I'll be dumb to you, I don't think people should just, but if you don't just constantly disrespect people, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, I'll say it this way. This is the way I feel about life. If you wouldn't say it to my face, right next to me, then, why disrespect somebody like that? Because I'm not going to disrespect you. Even if I don't like you. I don't have no problem with nobody on here. I'm not going to disrespect you. That's just not cool. What was the old saying, if you ain't got nothing so good to say, don't say yourself. If you don't like watching the stream, ain't nobody forcing you to be here, I appreciate you being here more than you know. This made me sleep good tonight, knowing everybody was on here chopping it up with me. I'm having a good time. Let me get caught back up on these messages here. Got Slim Shady Jim. What's up, Slim? Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. I do appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Gigi said, I love how chill it is in here. I appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to try to make this a little lounge. What's going to be fun is here, possibly in a month or less, we might just be chilling in Cancun. I might be in Mexico City. Don't really know yet, but I'm going to go to Mexico soon. Very soon. It might be in a couple weeks. I don't really know yet. I've got some things in the works, some major plans. Currently, I'm speaking with the consulate in Mexico. Like, I literally have emails from them every day right now. I say in Mexico, in Washington, D.C. So I'm probably going to Washington, D.C. at some point, too. Some point soon. I've never been to D.C., so that's going to overwhelm me. I just looked at the map of D.C. and all the stuff you can video and go see there, and it's just going to be, it would take weeks to do that from what I've seen. So anyways, I'm talking with I got the consulate, the Mexican consulate. They only write in Spanish. So when you email them, I have to go to Google Translate to message them, and or I have someone in Mexico I'm talking with to get everything lined up. We're going to Mexico soon, so I'll be at a live stream in Mexico, which is going to be really cool. You know, hopefully, if their internet's good enough, I guess I'll be live streaming in Mexico. Let me get back here. It says your bubble tea stream. Yes, that's right, bubble tea. You're right. I didn't even think of bubble. So the bubble tea that one was. I did that with my phone, and I'm not kidding you. Verizon said I had full signal. It don't say self signal. It don't say data. You know, and I was like, oh, cool. I got it. So I videoed me driving up to it, and then instead of videoing as I walked through there, I did a live stream there, thinking I was going to be awesome. It was super crystal clear picture what I saw, and then it just started chopping, I guess, for you guys afterwards. And I tried to watch it. It was so horrible I had to delete it. So that's what I did with it. Let's see here. Texas Bunny said no bullying. That's right. We just try to respect each other here. I'm not gonna the stream that I'm gonna show here or any videos I post. You're gonna be able to show this to your grandmama or your son or daughter. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be anything like that. Let's see. The lounge needs a dang waitress. Just saying. Yeah, we need one. Jesse, you said your family member went to Mars or something, or not? Went to the moon. Hey. We need a couple of them running around. Get us a couple monkeys running around giving us some chimpanzees and everything, you know. It said Lee said he did have that. A lot of people we can ask him to free from your Alcatraz. He did that to a lot of people. We can ask him to free you from Alcatraz if you want us to. I must be missing what that is. I'm gonna have to reread some of this stuff. So much stuff popping up. It says D says did you hear that New Mexico wants to make weed legal recreational? That would be interesting. I did hear about that. I think that's going to be very neat and good for them because the war on drugs, and again, that's probably something that may be something that's what's the word I'm looking for here? Controversial to some people. The weed laws, they put a lot of weed laws that put a lot of people in prison that probably didn't deserve to be there. I'm not saying weed's good or bad. That's not where I'm getting at with it. What I'm saying is we all know there's a lot of other things out there that your doctor can give you that's worse than that. So hopefully the war on drugs eventually will be ended in a way to where we're gonna do a stream and or a video pretty soon on my opinions on drugs. I'd love to do just one just strictly on that. So I'm gonna skip that right now because I could probably talk an hour, 2-3 hours on my opinion on that. So, and you guys could too. You can again, I can do it on the other app that I have, the program I have, and I can even invite some of you guys on. Get you some good lighting, get your phone set up. All you do is click the link, supposedly, and just be able to do it. So I haven't done that yet. That'll be something very interesting to do. Let me get caught up on these messages. Says you have to go live from. Says you have to try and go live from Mexico. I'm so excited for that. You'd think I was going, hey, yeah. Well, I do that too. I watch a lot of people online that I'm just in awe of what they're be able to do, and I watch them and I feel like I'm right there with them, and that's what I want to do too. Again, I'm not no millionaire. I'm not no rich kid, rich kid type thing. So when I go out, I'm going to show you the nitty gritty, the close up regular people. I got a guy that lives over in the Dubai area. He may introduce me to something. We may be riding in a $5 million car, to go get some street food somewhere. And I think that would be pretty dope, I mean, who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows where we're going to go with that? Yeah, I'm excited to get to Mexico, though. I really am. Slim Jim said, Rich Life and Lisa, Lynn whacked me, and then Rich Life banned me yeah, there's so much drama over there. Jacqueline Blue says she'll be the waitress. Okay, then. All right. And Slim said, I'll be in Mexico in 3 weeks. That's what's up. What part of Mexico you going to, Slim? And Jesse said, I just can't get into tea with tapioca beads in it. I would have said the same thing before I first tried it, and I'm not saying you should try it. Again, you guys are watching me, and you guys get to know me on here. I'm going to say all the time, you should. And that doesn't mean I'm telling you should do it. I can be, I guess in the years ago, I could be maybe intimidating when I tell somebody they should do something, but that's not what I mean by it. That's not my intent. But I will say this: you could always get one with it, and then or find someone else that wants to get one, and then try theirs. But or the tapioca part, and you don't have to get the tapioca. Some people don't like that. They also have the lychee or whatever it is. It's a fruit, and it's like almost like aloe, like little clumps of that. You can get aloe in them. I mean, people put all kind of things in them. Basically, just gives you something you can chew on and give you some texture while you're drinking it. And it's not like a tea like you think, unless you had a Thai tea. If you've had a Thai tea, then yes, it's absolutely it's absolutely Thai tea. But again, you can get slushes, you can get anything out there. I highly recommend the taro, Taro, taro. It's a purple drink. It's a milk tea. If you're lactose intolerant or whatever, don't get the milk tea, obviously. But I love the milk tea. I'm telling you, it's so good as I'm drinking it. Like I'm like, ugh, every time I'm like, man, I should have told them don't put no ice in it because it's going like that. So a lot of times I'll tell them no ice in mine. I'll get extra boba in mine sometimes because I'm just obsessed with it. And again, boba, bubble tea. If you guys ain't had, I got packages over here. You can get it from Amazon or any of the websites, or even if you have an Asian market nearby, they'll sell it. It's pretty easy to make. If you just look up YouTube and watch a video on how to make it, it's not very hard, but it's very good. It's very good. I like it. Texas Made said Mexico City, about the bar. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, look, Texas Made, we got to go, man. Let me know when you want to go. Like I said, okay, I'm missing up on my message here. Hold up, let's see. Slim Jim, that makes you special. I unsubbed. Huh. Yeah. I guess I have to catch a ride with Rich Life to Vegas. I go to Vegas too. I used to live in Vegas. I lived in Vegas for years. I got some stories about Vegas. Like I said, I'm gonna go to Vegas soon. I'll probably y'all keep me honest with this because like I said, my memory's messed up. I'll go to Vegas soon. Within the next 2 months, 3 months, I'll go to Vegas for sure. Like I'll drive the van there and I'll document it along the way. I may be doing some live streams. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get the hotspot for it to get a better one. And just got a not the Moon Joe, just a space. That's right. Okay, just a space. I got you. Slim Jim, Tijuana. See, I never been to Tijuana, man. I bet it's wild there. Where did I miss? I missed a message on here. Hang on a second. Where's it? Vincent Sweet, Joe Rowe. This is your boy Sweet. Let's do the Philippines. Man, it's kind of whatever. I normally try to keep these sides cut down, but your hair was fresh too. I seen the picture of it, man. It's fresh. It's so sure it's fresh. Yeah, Sweet. We're gonna go to the Philippines, man. I'm planning on doing the Philippine thing for several months. I don't know how long you want to go for, and I don't know if you're gonna wait till that time we was talking about, or if you want to go sooner. It'd be hard to go for sooner though, because of everything else going on. I understand that too. But I'm definitely going. Like when me and you go, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. That's right. Let's see. Let me see here. Slim Jim, Regular Joe, you need to get with the RSN and get on the panel. You talking about the news network? Man, I couldn't do it, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm RSN. I don't know what the RSN means. I'm about to look that up. I'm sorry about my ignorance there. Let me know, Slim Jim. I know there's a gap in here. I'm catching up with the messages, and we got issues with the streaming right now, and it's Sweet if you're still here, brother. I'm having issues with my internet. And when I say issues with it, it's on and off, wanting to be a good signal or not. I'm gonna contact my provider tonight, even if it takes me hours. I'm gonna have somebody come out tomorrow. If they can't, I'm gonna get them troubleshoot on the phone. And if they can't get it fixed, they're gonna get on here. They're gonna come out tomorrow and work on this. Dee said since many years I was in Mexico resort. I can't even pronounce that word. Manzanano. Man, I got bad. So I need to learn Spanish, man. I'm working on that too. But Slim Jim said, you seem like a good person. That would be frustrating. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be, we've all done things in our past we regret. Everybody in the world has. I try to be the best person I could be. There's a lot of hatred and anger out there right now. And I used to get angry a lot about a lot of things, and it would overtake me in some ways. And I had somebody tell me one time before when I got real fired up about somebody doing something wrong that was a real, a disrespectful thing. And it was an older guy. He had told me, he said the anger would kill you. The anger will kill you. And he had a heart attack or stroke one time before. Like I'm 40, and he's almost to retirement age. He's early 60s, late 50s. And when he told me that, and it really hit me in a way because he said, "You got a good doctor?" I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And he said, "You should get you a good doctor, man. You get a good one to stick with." And he said because You know, you want somebody that really knows your condition. You know, when you have something comes up like that. So it kind of scared me a little bit in a way. Because he was being very genuine when he told me. He's like, yeah, you gotta stop getting spun up so much. He said he was the same way. He had a stroke. So believe it or not, you guys have done this for me in a positive way. I have literally, you could ask my wife, in the last 2-3 weeks, a month, I've kind of just let things go. Like, I don't get angry hardly no more. Like, I get angry. Sometimes I'll be like, what is this going on? You know, and I find myself and I kind of look around. I'm like, why am I so angry? You know, then a lot of times a real valid reason for me to be angry. Don't get it twisted. There's a very valid reason. But I keep getting angry and nothing changes. It doesn't get better. So I'm just going to try to let it go. I'm going to let it go. It's hard. It's hard because I don't like letting things go. I get fired up too easy. But I'm letting it go now. I'm letting a lot of things go. And if y'all didn't hear me here replying back to you guys yet, I'm sorry. It's a lag here and I'm trying to get caught up. Let's see here. So, Biker Aussie, new sub here. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. More than you know. And I hope you can hear me now. Again, I know I got these errors going on with keep getting things that's popping up telling me there's errors and everything. But and this won't be this won't be the norm. Even if I had to get my own business internet out here, I would do that at this point because I don't like having laggy things like this. It's really driving me nuts actually. But I'm working through it. So. Yeah, Biker Aussie. I appreciate you stopping by. Now it says Biker Aussie. What kind of bike do you ride? And Aussie, is that a nickname or are you from Australia? I'm interested in going to Australia actually. And I appreciate you stopping by. It says Jacqueline. It says, I'm pronouncing the wrong name. It says Jack Blue. I wish I could ask you how to pronounce that. I'm gonna call you Blue. This is a great group of people. Love you all, and I love you. I appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, this is I think you guys have probably had different experience in some of the other pages, and I guess the best way to say it is it's a refresh, a different person or a different setup. You know, I'm not gonna be disrespectful, and I would expect y'all not to be disrespectful to us. We're gonna be cool people on here. That is for sure. Say Jesse be cracking that whip. Slim Jim says, I have been to the Philippines and I want to go to Angela City. Angela City is going to be one of the places I go for sure. I'm going to go to Manila, Angela City, Cebu. There's a San, I don't remember, something Occidental. I'm going to hit them all up. I'm looking to go to, the Philippines, if y'all didn't know, has unbelievable number of islands. It's just an unbelievable number of islands there. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be next level. As a matter of fact, I wish I could get on to the Philippine island right now. I must say I wish I could get on right now. Right now is a time where you go there and it's going to be very chill. There's not hardly any tourists there, and it would be the perfect time to be there right now because you get to go to places that normally you can't go to without being elbow to elbow, even in the water on the beach, you know. And there's nobody there. Same with Thailand. A lot of Asia right now is wide open and awesome. Let's see here. Say my man D. So D says Manzanillo. Okay then. Yeah, Vapor got a baby. I saw that. That's awesome. It is awesome. See, Gigi said being angry is like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. Man, that is God dang. You hit the nail on the head on that one. Wow. You're right, Gigi. Gigi, that's a powerful. I've never heard that. That's a powerful way to say. Wow. That's crazy. So I'm gonna take a picture of that so that might make that my new little phrase because you're right. That is, man. You are absolutely right. Because you're the one that gets hurt out of it. You know, you might say something to make somebody mad or get back at them, but truly it's hurting you when you get angry. I've got to work on that. That is one of my downfalls. I will admit that is definitely one of my downfalls. Let's see here what we got. Can't drop links here. I don't know anybody. Jeff Haddow said, bro, I'm struggling with anger at the point that I've been quiet lately. Yes, 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 Jeff. You and I both need to work on that, brother. You know, me and Jeff both were served together, and Jeff's a good dude. And it's so easy to get spun up, you know. And I noticed that nothing changes in a positive way for me or them. It just ends up making everybody angry. So I think in a way you just got to maybe figure out a way just to walk away when you get angry. And that's what I've been doing lately. I actually laugh. I laugh not. I got another laugh that makes I'm really angry. It's not that laugh. I just feel like, hey, like my son say, it is what it is. That's what he say all the time. It is what it is. Jackie. Okay, Jackie, I'm sorry about the name thing a little while ago. I'm sure you hear it often. You know, people have unique spelling names, and I like the way that name spelled. Jackie, that's pretty cool. I didn't want to butcher your name. That's why I would just call you Blue. But I like that. Miss Jackie, where you from? Well, I mean, I might have asked you that before. I don't remember. Like I said, I got memories, but I'd like to know where you from. That's a unique name. Texas Bunny said, I'm an angel sweet as pie. Yes, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. Biker Aussie said he's from Australia, riding Fat Boy and other bikes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you know, Biker Aussie, you never know. I'm gonna go to Australia. I'm going to Australia, New Zealand. I'm gonna hit all of it up. I'm gonna be over there too. So I'm actually scared of Australian ways because not to sound like a scaredy cat, but man, them snakes and spiders over there, I can't even imagine. You know, we had a snake in Okinawa called a habu snake. And that thing will kill you quick. You know, we got rattlesnakes and water moccasins and all that stuff over here that'll kill you too. But that's what they say. Everything in Australia either wants to kill you or eat you or something. There's some joke about that, and it's scary to somebody like me. But I'm definitely wanting to see it. Gigi said, that's interesting. Let me see this. Gigi said, I was the angriest person alive 20 years ago. I'm so happy that I've been able to make peace. That's beautiful, Gigi. Like I said, a lot of us struggle with it. A lot of us are scared to talk about it. And we, obviously, us talking about it right now opens up a dialogue where we can all, you know, and just get it off our chest. Because, see, Gigi, what you don't understand is somebody might be reading this along with me right now. And they may have the same issue, and it may click with them. It may. Maybe it won't. But we might have saved somebody's life right now, for all you know. I mean, y'all might be saving my life right now, you know. Chopping it up with just figuring out different ways to deal with things. And we learn a lot from each other. So Slim Jim says, I've been to Angeles City 3 times. See, I've never been to the Philippines. My guy Sweet that commented a little while ago, he has been to the Philippines. I have not, and I'm ready to go. Matter of fact, I tried to go when I was in Japan, but they would not allow us due to me working for the government at the time. It was a no-go. There was not an option. You just were not gonna be going to the Philippines at that time unless you had a spouse or a child there. It just wasn't gonna happen. You could request it, but they were not approving it at the time, and I really hated that because I really wanted to go. Biker Aussie says 2:40 p.m. here. Have to feed the farm. Catch you next time. I appreciate it. You probably already gone by now because I had a lag on me getting this. But hey, Biker Aussie, I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. I really do. And Slim Jim said I love to travel. You know, and guys, it may come a time, and I ain't make no promises. None. It may come a time where some of us all meet up, whether it's in Mississippi or maybe it's in Atlanta. Maybe we have a little meet and greet or something. You never know. You know, especially in another country. So if you guys, like, just say some of you guys are in Mexico and I'm there, if we're nearby, hey, we'll all link up. You know, go grab a bite to eat or something together. Maybe have a cerveza. You know, maybe on the beach. You know, and then just kind of connecting. You guys can get on there too, and maybe interview you if you have something interesting to talk about. I think that'd be really cool. Gigi said yes, it was legit, and I still have my moments like on his birthday. Yeah, it's rough. I know what you're talking about, Gigi. I know what you're talking about. It is rough. And Gigi said, Joe, I know more about anger than I would like. Yeah, it's almost a sickness here. You know, it really is. It really is. And I noticed Slim Jim said, "Who made Mandy the sheriff in here?" See, Slim Jim, I don't know how long you've been around here. And I don't know if you came from the other channel, but Mandy hooked me up. Mandy really did. She sent a lot of people over for me introduced me with a lot of new people, so I could touch more lives, and she really did a good. She did me a solid, So I really appreciate the heck out of her. So I just learned a minute ago how to make somebody a moderator, and that's what I did. I made two people moderators from now, and I don't want. I noticed the Rich Life. He likes to give every single person that almost everybody's a moderator. I guess he's got that many trolls, and I'm hoping not to get a bunch of trolls over here. And if I do get a bunch of trolls over here, I just won't do live streams if it comes down to it that way. I just don't want any. I want positive vibe here. This is a lounge here. We lounging up in here, chopping it up. Lee says, that's good that you've reached out to that point, Gigi. Quite an accomplishment. That's right. You're only human. Yeah, we're gonna make mistakes. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. And Miss Jack said, thanks, hon, from Georgia. That's beautiful. What part of Georgia? Like the northern part, southern part? I know the Georgia-Alabama border has some beautiful property there in the mountains. I've seen it's very nice. Mandy say she the sheriff everywhere. She doing big things. She doing big things. Let's see. Make that's funny. Jesse said it took me 48 years to release my anger and let it go. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, we're all working to be better humans, and if we're not working to be, we can only do so much, and we just have to be positive people. We have to be positive people. So they clowning on you. Okay, I'm so behind on the chats. I'm gonna have to get better at reading on these chats and stuff. A lot of times when I comment, y'all have probably already figured it out, or I went back and forth, made some more jokes since then. I'm working on it. Like I said, I'd like to. My eyes aren't awesome, so what I would like to do at some point is have it where the words can be larger and I can see them, and they won't just constantly be changing. I'm sure there's a way to do that. I just don't know how yet. What we got here? Texas May said, man, I used to have anger issues as well until them cops were talking about 5 to 15. Yeah, that TDC ain't no joke, man. Yeah, man, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they don't. That TDC don't play. I can't imagine having to be in there. That's rough. That's rough. I don't even want to get into the politics in there. Oof. That would not be good. And Jesse say, Lee, yeah, my anger was honestly caused by misplaced hatred towards other people that didn't deserve being hated. They weren't on the situation that want to be either. Yeah. We all are trying to make people out of ourselves. And if we're not always trying to improve, then I don't know. I don't know what we're doing with our life. Slim Jim said, my cousin Axel Young will be subbing soon. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I know I'm not expecting to get an unbelievable number of subs or viewers. I know we got a nice little community we have here, and my goal is to get maybe a good 100. You know what I mean? I want to get 1,000 subs so I can actually open up. One of the reasons I want 1,000 subs is I'm not able, like right now, if I'm going to Washington D.C., other than Twitter and Instagram, I can't tell you. When you have 1,000 subscribers, I can take a picture of something and I can put it up and say, hey guys, I'm on the way to DC. Let me know. Or hey, I'm going to be live streaming this. I could blast it out on this platform. But at the current time, you're not able to do that. You're not able to do that on the YouTube platform until you get 1,000 subs. And they do that, I think, that way a lot of people don't just act up all the time and just constantly post stuff, and it gets annoying. I'm sure it's a business model if they didn't do that, but it makes it very hard for small people like me to do anything and get any better or bigger on it. But I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna do big things. Let's say welcome, Tammy. Maybe I missed your comment here, Tammy. Welcome. Or maybe it's a different name on here. I'm going through here. Like I said, it bounces around a little bit. Bounce around on me a little bit. I appreciate it. I see Tammy. I see you on here now. I appreciate you stopping by, Tammy. I do appreciate it. And Slim Jim said, Rich Life sent me to Alcatraz for good. I don't know. Hey, I don't know what's going on over there. I stopped on his stream. A lot of times if I open my computer up or my phone up and I see it, I'll at least click on it And not to bash on the guy again, I just say like I call it like I see it. He sings a lot. Yeah, so I find myself turn the volume down low, and even then, my old lady's like, "What is that?" And I'll just hit mute, and I'll just read what you guys are saying for a little while. I'll kind of just I'll watch a little bit. I'll comment in there, message with you guys, and I like comment with you guys on that. It's pretty fun to do on his channel too because he has a substantial and I'm impressed actually from what he's done. But he's been doing it for a really really long time. So I would expect him to have a whole lot of people. There's fiery green-eyed Irish Native American. Yeah, yeah, GG. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, get spun up quick. It says Lisa's got to catch Chris at the right time. Yeah, you could probably. Yeah, maybe Chris. Maybe Chris come around. Maybe Chris come around and do the right thing. And then Slim, you can get out of Alcatraz and get out of Angola. I'm terrified of Angola. Terrified. Mm-mm. I mean, I can't imagine being in Alcatraz either, but Angola. Mm-mm-mm. Says, Texas Maze said, you should try and do a door. So you should try to do outdoor concerts. Yeah, I'm interested in that. I don't like I said, I don't know. I don't know if they would shut me down. The problem with anything with music, Texas Made, is any music. They're gonna do something to your channel. They'll copyright strike you, or like let's say I did have 1,000 subs and I was being monetized, and just so you guys know, I've spoke about it before. I don't know if you guys, or some of you guys might not have heard it, but if you got 1 million subscribers, I'm talking about 1 million subscribers, you still make 60 grand a year. So I don't know. I'm not gonna get 1 million subscribers. I wouldn't think. But it's just something I enjoy doing. So that's why I'm doing it. But they will hit you with them copyright strikes, and if you did have 1 million followers, they would start making it to where you wouldn't get paid, which would suck too if you actually, because you got to remember, if you had 1 million subscribers, you probably don't have a job. Like that is your job, is this, and you have to put out polished content consistently. And I can't imagine. You just walking by somebody the other day. I was walking out of a pizza place that I did a video on, and then some music was playing outside, and you see a lot of YouTubers that walk away really fast from the area when it's doing that because immediately, boom, it'll do a copyright strike, and then they'll get slapped on the wrist for it, or let's say that video got a bunch of views, you won't get a penny out of it. They'll be advertising on it, putting all kind of ads on it, and you might have would have got money on it before. And that's the problem with the concerts. They really hammer you on that. And Slim Jim says it's a drama channel. That's what I noticed. I noticed that it's constant drama up in there. Jackie said, grew up in Columbus, then Atlanta, and the Phoenix area at the moment. Okay, then. Go home to Atlanta 1 year. Yeah, Atlanta's different, man. Atlanta's changed a lot in the years. I noticed that, and Phoenix is beautiful. I like Phoenix. I got a good friend of mine live in Surprise. I think it's Surprise. Yeah, right outside of Phoenix, near the air base area. He lives over there. He likes it a lot. He got out of the military, retired. He got him a beard. Just got him a big old swimming pool made. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is a fact. Say Gigi, say birds scare her. Oh yeah, the Birds movie. Yeah, my daddy used to watch the Birds movie. I watched it with him. That's scary. It says Jackie said, if Rich Life comes here, oh my God, please let's not coddle him, please. Does he go to other people's channels? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know him like that. I just found him a week or two ago. This is new to me. Yeah, D says yes. You must mute. Yeah, and I don't even know how to mute. I know it sounds stupid, but on my phone, I don't even know how to mute. Maybe it'll give me an option then, because right now I'm not allowed to live stream through YouTube on my phone. I mean, I'm allowed. Anything's allowed, but you're not supposed to. And if you don't get 1,000 subs, you're not allowed to live stream unless you use a third party app specifically for that. The problem is if you get a bunch of hours, so to get watch hours within a 1 year period, so it would be very difficult, I believe, to get those kind of hours anyhow. Even if I had 1,000 subs, maybe if I had 1,000 subs, it would be super easy. I don't know, but I know that if I did if I walk by a cafe like you said, I would have to find a way to mute it. And on my phone, maybe there's a mute button on the app that I downloaded. I've only tried it once, and when I did it didn't work properly. Anyhow, it did exactly what's going on here, and it was real glitchy. So, and it shouldn't be. This is my laptop, so this is completely different. So Tammy said going to bed. Not good night, Tammy. I hope you sleep well. I really do. I'm sorry I got to your message a little late here. You have a blessed night too, and sweet dreams. D says and lays big eggs. Let It Go says, hey, Joe and everybody. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Let It Go. I really do. Currently, we're having some data issues, and I don't know if you can see me or hear me right now because, again, I'm getting error stuff on my screen right now. But we're gonna get this resolved. I'm gonna have to contact my cable company when this live stream is over. Try to do some troubleshooting on the phone. If not, they're gonna send somebody out tomorrow to get this resolved because, like I said, I just upgraded to a new internet package. It's supposed to be super fast, just crazy fast, and it's problems right now. So we're gonna get that worked out though. So Jackie says she lives in Surprise. That's awesome. I went to a Jackie. I know I see some other people commenting here. I'm gonna jump on that here in a second. Let me ask Jackie something right quick. Since you live in Surprise, I went. It was probably 6-7 years ago. When there was a big gun shortage going on at the time, I went to a in Phoenix area, Surprise area. I went to a right. And after the gun show, I went back to my hotel, which I stayed at the air base there. And I went to I was like, let me see if there's anywhere to get some good food, bar type environment, just see what's going on. And you might know this place I'm talking about. I don't have no clue the name of it. I seen somebody get ran over by a car when I left. On top of all everything, it was a drama out in front of there too. Somebody dating this guy, girl, something was going on. Anyway, I got a little video of it at the time. Actually, it's pretty funny. I mean, no one was hurt, so it wasn't funny in that way. But it was nuts. With that being said. um, hey, Let It Go. It is glitchy. I don't know if you heard me a little while ago. I got some issues going on with my internet. I'll get back on that topic here in just a minute. I've talked about it quite a bit. People probably tired of hearing me say it, but I got some issues with my internet provider right now. I'm gonna get that solved. But Jackie, I went to this restaurant thing, and it was a bar and restaurant. And as soon as you walk in the door, is a bar, and then off the right there was I don't know, had pool tables there. Anyways, when you went to the back area, they had the beer pong type thing, except for they used trash cans and basketball. Now they have that in Vegas too, which is pretty cool, but in some of the places. But they had a real life size Jenga, like this Jenga as tall as you. The blocks, they were made thinner, obviously, so they wouldn't be 20 pounds each block. And then they also had a volleyball court at the bar and restaurant, and it was really cool. Matter of fact, I wish I could remember the name of it because next time I go there, I'm probably going to go back there again because I thought that was a really neat place to go. It's like something I haven't really seen in a really long time. Let's see. Jackie said we'll get you to 1,000 in no time. I hope so. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not a attention hog here trying to get all these subs. I hate even mentioning it. But without certain things, they don't let you do certain things. So, guys, when I'm in the Philippines, I'm not going to be able to go through, and I might be able to go through a Streamlabs or StreamCloud or one of those other apps to do a third party to do it. But I'd like to be able to go live here sooner than later, like when I go to Mexico. I'm probably just going to have to film it and then put it up afterwards. I don't know yet. I really truly don't know how that's going to work. We're going to find out, though. I am going to try it there. And see if I can get it going while I'm there. And hey, Mandy, I appreciate you shouting me out on Twitter and Instagram and everything. I appreciate that because I don't talk about it enough. A lot of people tell me I need to talk more about it. I just don't want to seem like a broken record, me trying to shout myself out. I'm not one to sit there and self-promote myself a whole lot. Like I said, I'm trying to get more comfortable doing this, and with the subs and the likes and all. When I go live in other countries, it's going to be a lot different. Because it'll let me do it. And believe it or not, if you get 1,000 subs, it's either 1,000 or 10,000. It might be 10,000. They actually give you you got a phone number or a contact to a person at YouTube. So if you start having problems, like, hey, this isn't working, that working, I think it's 10,000 for that. We're not going to go there at 10,000 yet. But you get the point. By the time you get more subscribers, they give you more permissions that you can do with their program. And they'll open up some doors. I think if you get 1,000 subs, I'll also get discounts when I buy things from B&H Photo. And B&H Photo is a great place to buy, and I'm not paid by them. They don't give me anything off, but I bought quite a few things from B&H Photo Video out of New York City. They're one of the most amazing places to buy things. I bought this lavalier mic, and like I said earlier, I was talking about the Rode. I literally just charged it today. I haven't done anything with it. I'm gonna do a review on these soon. I'm gonna mic up and walk out far distance and do a review on it. I think it's gonna be an awesome microphone. Now let me get back to some of these messages before I just keep chopping up in case anybody had any questions. Let's see here. Jack said, where was it? The name? You know, it was probably, like I said, it was probably 6-7 years ago when I went. So I truly don't know the name of it. Usually I will put it in my Yelp app or something like that. But I'll check my Google Maps and next time before I come on and see if I can find it on there. But it's pretty cool. Manny, does he have a PayPal or anything? I don't. I do have a PayPal. I don't have anything set up yet. I did start and I'm not using it yet, but I did start a I don't remember the name of it. It's a Patreon account. Excuse me. And with the Patreon account that I set up, again, I'm not really using it yet because I have to put content on there too. As I get better with this, I'm going to be able to do a Patreon thing where like some people can subscribe to it and you get a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, or maybe you guys are like, hey, I want you to go here. You know, after you get so many subscribers, it's a lot easier to be able to manage the people that really ride with you, that really, you know, like Mandy that hooked me up, you know, like people that really ride with you, that you can go on there and speak to them and have more of a private, or where they get to see better content or special content or whatnot. I plan on doing that eventually too. I do have a PayPal. What I'm going to do, Gigi, if you're talking about me, I'm going to set up a new PayPal specifically for this. I'll try to do it tonight if I can, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to do all that stuff. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna see if my microphone might make a bunch of funny sounds, but I have this microphone set up, which again, I think this microphone is $60, but I bought this for this channel. You know, I ain't even gonna tell you how much these dang things cost. These here, my whole setup with these. It's like $400 between you get these and the lavalier mic. But when it comes to me giving you quality content, I'm gonna be able to interview people. You know, what if I run up to some guy, like for example, I ran in New Orleans. I ran up on this homeless guy, and I'll tell you a story about him another day because it's so laggy right now. But I ran up on a homeless guy, and he was a very, very unique guy to talk to. And I don't have his name or phone number or anything, but next time I'm in New Orleans, I'm gonna try to search him out, and I'm gonna get him. And he had a very interesting story. He told me on some things, so I'll be able to share a whole lot more good content with better gear. That's for sure. Let's see here. He said the Raccoon Whisperer, James Blackwood. He said I saw that a minute ago. He said he had 443,000 subs. Wow, that's insane. That's amazing though. That is amazing. Wow. By the mail, Arrowhead Mail. Let's see. I appreciate you shouting me out again, Mandy. I do. I'm going through all the messages. Yeah, Sandbar. I think that is it. Jackie, I think you pointed out Sandbar. I think that's it. As a matter of fact, that rang a little bell in my head. I think that was the name of it. It was very neat. I don't know if it's still open or not, but it's pretty cool. She said, yeah, 10,000. Yeah, you start getting more privileges the more subscribers you have, and I don't expect to have, again, no crazy numbers like that. Mandy's hooked me up, got me some of you guys over here, and I appreciate it. You know, I'm gonna as I do this more, I'm gonna get a lot better content for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, that Sandbar, that was it, I believe. Leah said, I have to alert, get ready for bed. Leah, hey, good night. I hope you sleep well. Like, you know, whenever you close off, I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate you coming by. Mandy said, that's what my wrench is for. You talk to the people. I appreciate it. Jeff, hey, man. Smoke one for me, brother. Smoke one for me, fam. Yeah, man. I bet you're going to have a good time tonight. That's for sure. Let's say raccoon-proof garbage cans. See, I'm about to look at that Raccoon Whisperer. Yeah, Gigi, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that PayPal. I'm gonna get that stuff, and I'm gonna have it on there by the next time I get on here for sure. I'll have it on there. Hold on, let me text. I saw you. Let me read this message, and I'm gonna read it. That's a funny one. It says, "Joe, you have a great chat. Ideas. It's so refreshing. I appreciate it, D. You know, you feel not to go on a tangent here, too far into it, but I talk. I don't. I guess you said I talk a lot. I don't. I used to talk a lot, and then I got to a time in my life where I really didn't talk much, and I kind of just kept everything in because I had a lot of things going on. So this is giving me an outlet to speak to people and to open up again and try to become, you know, a better me. And that's why I keep telling you guys I appreciate you, because I truly appreciate you, because it helps me too. Because again, I feel like, you know, I got, you know, boxed up for so long. This is going to give me an outlet where I can speak to you guys, but I ain't got to be around 100 people, 12 people, 1,000 people. I'm with you here, and you can be in the convenience of your home, and I can be in the convenience of my home currently, or I could be on a beach somewhere, and I can ask you guys what I should do. You know, like maybe I arrive to Oaxaca, Mexico, for example, and I won't know where I'm going to go. Like I'll be like, I have no clue, and that's some of the things I'm going to do too. I'm going to show up at some places with no true, real plans, you know, other than making sure I'm not going to get my head chopped off wherever I go, and I'll be able to see some cool things like that. And let's see here. I see Jackie said, "All right, I suppose I should get out of here, Regular Joe. You've curated a great group of people here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You sleep good, Jackie. I mean it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll talk again soon for sure." And my man, Texas Maze said, if someone gave you $1 for every time you had a crazy night on town, what color your Ferrari be? Lime green. That's what color it be. Lime green. Because I'm not sure I've ever seen a lime green Ferrari. They love to make them red and yellow and stuff. But you're right, though. You're right. I'm looking forward to coming to San Antonio, man. I am looking forward to coming to San Antonio. Texas Bunny said red. That's right. That's right. Leah said I'm still listening. Okay, I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate it. Let's see, Jackie gone. Good night. Jeff Haddo said, Joe, I need to hit you up for advice. I'm in the same boat. I'll call you tomorrow if I get out of work. Yeah, look, Jeff, do me a favor. Text me first. Not that I won't take your call. Sometimes I just got so much stuff going on, and sometimes it's not able to take the call, because I know sometimes you call me and I'm not able to answer it, or the phone won't be near me because I'm out maybe under the four-wheeler doing the oil change or something like that. But text me. Let me know. We'll chop it up for sure. We'll chop it up for a while, you know. And like I said, one day, man, you need to come on here with me. I'll get that set up to where maybe Saturday, guys. If you guys want me to come live stream on here Saturday night, as long as you know, my daughter's got a little birthday thing going. I think we're doing that Monday, but I may be doing something with them. But if I'm not, especially at this time, you know, maybe I start at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. We shouldn't be doing anything, but I can live stream again. You know, maybe we can all get together on here and chop it up, and I will have my internet fixed by then, hopefully, for sure. But yeah, Jeff, hit me up, brother. Jackie said the sandbar's still around. That was a cool place, you know. Like I said, I've that's one of the, I guess you could call it a dive bar. I don't know if you'd call it that, or I would have probably called it that before I went. Um, but I think a place like that, to me, is one of the most unique places. It's what makes America unique in some ways when you see places like that, because it's probably, you know, if you lived there all your life, that's normal. Well, I've been coast to coast a few times. I've been overseas a little bit, and that's not normal. Not normal in a good way. It's pretty cool, you know. If I were to start a bar today, or bar and restaurant type thing, it would be modeled off something similar to that. Now, I don't know how successful they are. I don't know if they make a killing there. I don't know. But I will say that I think it's so unique, the idea of it, that that's something that it could probably be replicated. You know, if something like Hooters or another larger chain that already has their stuff together were to take that and run with it, I think they do very well. We have a really cool bar and restaurant area. If you guys ever in the Tupelo, Mississippi area, I haven't been there since before COVID, you know, came, but it's called Steele's Dive, Steeles, Steele's Dive, and it kind of marketed itself like as a biker bar type thing, and it's not a biker bar type thing at all. So Steele's Dive is a really cool spot, and I highly recommend, you know, checking it out if you're in this area someday. Um, it I don't know how to explain it. It's a restaurant too that has really good food, But once you go in it, it's more like the restaurant area, and then once you go further back into it, it's a bar, live bar type thing. And I don't even I think kids can be in there, so it's not like a bar, but they'll have like a they'll have live music. So you have like a rockabilly type band playing or something or other. It's pretty cool like that, and it's very large in there. It's a nice wooden structure they built in the back, like a patio or a porch type thing. And see, Mandy say Steele's Dives off. She been, yeah, I love Steele's Dive. It's a really cool place where when it's nicer weather, they open up they have like little roll down sheets that come down, the little clear visqueen looking things. They'll roll them up and down, and they're pretty sweet. That's for sure. Gigi, you wild on that. Oh, good night, Gigi. I hope you sleep well. You wild on that. That's funny. Yeah, that is good stuff there. But yeah, Steele's Dive is a really cool place if you're ever in the Tupelo area and you want to get some good food. They got really good steaks. They be like a tomahawk steak, and a big tomahawk steak in a lot of places might be, I don't know, probably $40, $50 maybe. But a tomahawk steak there, I think, is like $25. They got really good size. They have the what do you call those? The corn nuggets type things. No, it's broccoli with cheese in it inside like a corn nugget type thing. Man, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. I like that place. All right, D Cell. Everybody have a good night. Have to go to work tomorrow. Jesse, behave yourself. Thanks for the stream. Hey, D, I appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, it means a lot for you to come by and chop it up with us for a little while. I know a lot of people got to go to work tomorrow. I got to get up kind of early too, but I'm gonna stream for just a little bit longer, so I can be on here and get a little better at it and learn about it. Like I said, I'm learning new things all the time. I didn't know I could make. Excuse me. I didn't know I could make the moderators like that, like I just did a little while ago. So that's pretty cool. So text me, say Cowboys dance halls rodeo in the middle of the bar. I don't remember if that's the one I went to. I went to one in San Antonio. I just remember when you're going, I think, towards Stone Oak, it was on the left-hand side. And text me, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know if that was the one or not. I know they had a huge stage, and it was a huge country type bar. It was pretty cool though. It was pretty cool. My pleasure. Thank you for absolutely. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna probably try to come on here Saturday. I might make it a routine on Saturdays. I don't really know. It just really depends on if there's demand for it. I don't want to waste nobody's time. I don't want to come on here. Just talk for no. Talk to nothing. And not sound like that. But I don't want to come on here. And then and maybe make it boring. Yeah. He said Floors Bar. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know the name of it. Somebody said, hold on, Text Bunny said, I rode the bull at Gillies back in the day. My hair was long and straight. By the time I got off, it was I think I've been to Gillies. It might be the one I went to. Like I said, I went to a really cool place. And I remember shop. It was built like a shop. It was huge. But it was like you could have a rodeo in there. Like it's big. The only thing I remember about it, when you come in the front door on the left hand side, they had a bar area over there, and then straight ahead they had the huge stage. That's really all I remember about it. Other than it was impressive. That's for sure. Yeah. Saturday night is a good night to stream. They will come if you do. Mandy, I'll do it Saturday then. I'm gonna plan for Saturday. I may even do it Friday. I don't know. I might do it Friday night too. I just don't know. Like, just again, if the people want to come watch, I'll make it happen. And like I said, I got to get this dang internet stuff figured out because there's no excuse for this thing to constantly pop in and out like that. Like I said, this seems to be the same problem I had a little while back, and then it kind of went away. And I think when they upgraded me from the 300 megs to 1,000, they did it over the phone. I was traveling back from I think I was in Boonville. I was traveling back from that area, or Corinth. It might have been Corinth where I was coming from that day. And I called them because every time I tried to do it online, it kept telling me that that I had to call to do it. But it's there. But you had to talk to the home office in the town. You couldn't just call, the headquarters of the company or whatever. So excuse me. So they told me that they'd upgrade me, for the little extra charge. I think it was $45 more a month, but I found that I've been paying $30 more a month than regular anyhow because I've been going over. Well, I didn't say that earlier. You get, I think it's 1,000 megs or 1,000 gigs you get with the 300 meg, which is fine for most people. But again, when the kids are out of school like that and online school and everything else, everything is constantly on the internet now. We don't have cable anymore. We just use the internet like YouTube and we canceled Netflix recently. Whole nother story. Um, but I noticed that I've been paying. I keep getting alerts that you're going over. You're going over. And I'm like, man, every time it does, it's $10 more. And it's normally 3 days, 4 days before it'll do it. For whatever reason, I'll have to download a lot of stuff, or the kids do, or whatever. And it got to me a little bit. I was getting a little angry by it. And I said, you know what? Let me look into that 1,000 gigs. So a thousand megabytes will give you. I think you get an extra 300 or 500 gigs of usage. I just did the math on it, or it might be 1,200 gigs, and then now it's 1,500. I think is what it is. But point is, I've been paying an extra 20 to $30 a month while my son's here because we have an extra person here right now. I've been paying extra $20 a month for an extra $15. I can get internet that's just mind blowing fast. I know when I was in Japan, when I would download a movie, and I'm not kidding on this. This is back when I had 100 megabytes per second, which was now a lot of people can have it unless you live out in the country. It's a lot harder to get. Um, but I remember putting in a bag of popcorn, and I would go to my computer and tell it to download a movie or whatever. Back when we downloaded movies like that, and I'm sure some people still do. Um, I would hit download, then I'd go put the popcorn in, and the popcorn would take a couple minutes to pop. By the time I would get done with the popcorn, I hadn't even taken it out of the microwave yet. I go look at it, and my movie would be downloaded. I'm like, that is amazing. It uses a streaming service where it downloaded from a bunch of people. It's torrent is what it was, and imagine having 1,000. It would take 20, 30 seconds to download an entire movie. Now it ain't gonna be 4K or anything, but you'd get it 720 in like unbelievable speed. Mandy said teenager tear up some internet. Yeah, I found that my son, he was I talked to him about it. He don't do it anymore, and it's probably not that big a deal. But he would leave stuff like YouTube stuff playing or whatever, something playing overnight, and it would just he hasn't been doing that in a while, and it's still eating it up. I don't know what it is. And another thing is, the things that you guys probably don't recognize is your phones and your computers and stuff. A lot of times will do backups to the cloud, right? So I think that's part of the problem. And then the kids, they play PlayStation. So they got the PlayStation Plus. So every month you get a new video game for free, and they download, 100 gigs, some of them, 200 gigs. Like, so they're deleting this, they're doing, it just, like you said, the teenagers eating up the internet. And that's exactly what was happening to me. So I've been paying a lot more for internet anyhow. So, yeah, so I extra $25. I'm like, or $45. I'm like, by the time I paid the extra, it'd be $25. I'm like, man, 15, 12. I was like, man, that's a deal, but it's nowhere near like that. I'm gonna run a little speed test now while I got y'all on. While I got excellent connection according to this. Text May said, did they throw their hands up in the X-ray? Say no American. Man, they did. They would go. Some places would be like, or they go hit the Y, hit the Y. Hit to Y, not making fun of when I say this. That's how they would say it. They say hit. I think hit to Y means like let me think, or like, or they would say you'd have to ask like an American deja vu, which means is it okay for Americans? Because they had signs up that would say, mostly in like bars and stuff like that, it would have a sign up say no Americans. It literally would say no Americans, and it blows your mind because you're like, what? Now, a friend of mine, he was a prior Marine. He's married to a Japanese person, an Okinawan lady. At one point in time, I think he was married more when I was there. But he said that when he would take me into those. He'd be like, no, I got you. He'd walk in and he would speak to them in Japanese, and then it'd be good to go. And a lot of times in those, you'd have some very, very unique characters in there, ones that you probably wouldn't recognize or see, on the streets. You wouldn't realize who they are. There's some people in there that are powerful people. Let's just put it that way. You got one big guy with whatever, and all the, they got the guys with tattoos. The Japanese don't really rock a lot of tattoos like that unless they're a part of a special crew. And they were upset. Yo, I'll tell you, those guys were obsessed with me. I would see them and they would start yelling and waving me down because of my tattoos. They just loved it, you know. So I had a good time in Okinawa. It was a good time. Mandy said, "What? Yeah, I don't know. I think probably she probably understand the question. I'm assuming. I don't know, but yeah, it's they call them the yaks, yakuza. So you'd see them riding around in like a black Benz with black windows, and they would roll through, you know, and just pull right up to like a law center, or whatever, like a restaurant, like a convenience store, in black windows. And over there, you're not allowed to have dark windows on your vehicle or anything. And one thing I noticed about that over there is they didn't really bother us. They didn't pay us any attention. I'm sure if you went over there and was disrespecting somebody, uh, text you back, you wrong, man. Yeah, when they know they don't really affect us in a way, in a negative way, I guess. And this is me being very generalized, but my experience there was, if you let's say you stepped out in front of one of them and they felt disrespected, they probably wouldn't even say nothing to you. They probably would just be like, ugh, and blow you off. But a lot of the locals I saw were scared of them, and we weren't, because we're not scared of people like that, you know. Um, and they don't want trouble. They don't want trouble because they know if they hurt an American or a military member or something, it's gonna mess with their money, and that's what it all comes down to, you know. People don't want to, people don't want to, yeah, people don't want to, they don't want that. Because again, anytime drama like that comes out, someone like let's say they felt disrespected and they beat up, a military guy, the military's coming for them. They're going to figure that out, because they're going to have their guys getting beat up off base by some people. So they would research that for sure. And Mandy said, "Yeah, no American laws. Yeah, absolutely. It's like that. You know, a lot of other countries are that's what I love about going to other countries, is you get to see and feel and do and just experience new things that you wouldn't have experienced before. Like, um, well, perfect example is that. You would never think that they would have a sign up that says Americans are not allowed. But what I was getting at is, my guy told me that it's not that they don't want the Americans there. It's that, well, part of it's that they don't want no trouble. I think, number one, they didn't want any drama from mostly military, probably. And the second thing is, they didn't speak good English. So if you went in there and you ordered something and they got it wrong, it'd be a conflict, and they don't want conflict. Japanese people by nature don't like conflict, and that's cool too. So they don't want you over there going, I ordered a beer, and they're looking around, like, because that's literally what they start. A lot of Americans get all loud, especially if they've been drinking something, they start getting loud, and they just start looking around like, I don't know what to do, because they don't know how to de-escalate the situation, because they don't speak English. And again, I'm being I'm painting with a big large brush here. I'm just telling you what my guy told me. That's right. That is right. This dang internet, I tell you. I got a question for you, Mandy. Maybe you can help me out with this. I see when the rich life travel guy, when he does videos, he will fall asleep, and there will be hundreds of people watching. There's just people just on there to chat, right? I mean, I just don't. That's new to me. I'm learning. I really don't understand. I think that's crazy. Texas Bunny said, Miami is kicking in, so I better get off so I don't tell stories and lies. Good night, Texas Bunny. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. There is a lag here, so when I read y'all's messages, quite a bit of time, I think, for y'all to see it, because I got the two little screens up, and this one's fairly, like, I don't know, probably a 10-second delay, and the one here that shows you what you guys are seeing, it's got a huge delay. Huge delay. But I do appreciate it. I don't know, man. I ain't bad mouthing nowhere, because I want to go. I want to go to all the places. I ain't bad mouthing nowhere. I want some love everywhere I go. I want nobody try to knock my head off when I go somewhere. That would be bad. Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna shut this down if that's cool with y'all. It's been a good stream. I think other than my internet connection, I'm gonna get that worked on, and we're gonna get this resolved. She said, right, we chat a lot when he sleeps. It's an easy way for him to get a watch hours. Yeah, that's true. So I just recently, I'll talk about this real quick before I get off. Um, I noticed that the watch hours thing, I think it counts towards your hours. I don't know what he gets out of it, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't know what he gets out of that because he probably has a lot of hours because he's been doing it for so long. And he's got such a large following. I don't know if I guess they pay him for the hours. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't understand the monetization part of it, other than the fact that I wanted to get my 1,000 subs. That way, I could just literally go live. I can be in the mall and be like, oh wow, boom, live, and they're not going to count it against me. I'm pretty sure if I went live through a third party app, because they review you before they actually monetize you. I fear that if I spent, now he's different. He's already got his hours and his subs to get monetized. So that's not what I mean by that. What I'm saying is I don't know how. I guess maybe they pay him for it. I don't know. And again, I'm not looking to get rich off this, but I am looking to maybe help me pay for some of this gear I'm buying because it gets pretty expensive. I would like for maybe YouTube to chip in a little bit on it. That would be ideal. That is for sure. It takes me some other homie used to live there for a little while. Yeah, I loved it. I was there for 3 years. I loved Okinawa. I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time in mainland Japan or anything, but I absolutely love Okinawa. Okinawa, that could be where I'm at. It's very expensive to live there though. Very expensive. Everything's expensive there. But guys, I'm gonna sign off, Mandy. I appreciate you shouting me out. I'm gonna try to get that and you can send anybody to me. Anybody, y'all want to send me anybody? I appreciate it because I'm hoping to eventually get it set up where I can get that monetization. And once I get the monetization, that's going to allow me to do more fun stuff because I have a little bit of money coming in. And again, you're not going to make a killing off this, not unless you had millions of subs, and I'm not expecting that. But it'll help me a little bit to offset some of the cost. Texas Mace, I live in Osaka for 4. Oh, he lives. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna close it down, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my ride or die. Like I said, I'm gonna get some. I'm hoping to get some shirts made and stuff soon to where I plan on making a really cool one to say something like the I'm gonna have a really cool saying on it. It'll be a cool shirt. It'll if y'all want to buy it, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But I'm gonna put it out there, and I figure maybe I get enough subs and people start buying a few shirts or something or gifts or something for them. I'm gonna be taking recommendations from you guys. So it's almost like you guys are gonna be right there with me designing or figuring it out too. My new logo should be ready. Let me check it right now, see if it's ready now, because he said he was going to send me something. I have a message, so let me see if I got it. See if I got it. Already. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see if I got my update on it. Y'all can be the first to see it along with me. He delivered it, and man, he didn't. It looks amazing, I think now. But I don't want the words like that. And I'm gonna see if you guys can get a little quick look at it. I don't know if it. Let me pull this other thing down. He made it. So I had him change and put the Sydney on there. Sydney, the Opera House. I had him put the Statue of Liberty and the Taj Mahal. And take the bicycle off and have the guy like Texas made recommended. Have the guy hanging from the back like a hiker or a climber or whatever. I don't know about the font. I really would like y'all's opinions on it. So, let me know what y'all think. Y'all can send me an email, message me. I'm gonna find out. I guess Twitter. I don't know. I'm gonna figure all that out. I don't really, use it a whole lot now, but I'm gonna get on it. But guys, let me know what y'all think about that, and then or let me know next time I come on. I'll have it as my logo by then, and then I'll have it switched up. But I'm not sure if I like the font on it. But I really wanted to get the regular Joe Travels somewhere on it. That way people knew who it was. I might get him to take that to take that and pull it off and then put it at the bottom somewhere, but I really don't know how that would go either if I made a sticker. So anyways, I enjoyed the chat too, guys, and I appreciate you putting up with the problems I had earlier, and I'll get this resolved, and we're gonna have a good time together, and I'm looking forward to traveling and y'all going along with me. I'm dead serious. I'm excited about it. I really am. But until then, peace out.